My name is Nikki. For most of my life, I felt like I was constantly spinning out of control. I didn't understand what life was about, why I was here, and how anything mattered. I didn't have a relationship with Jesus, which left this huge void in my heart. It started with things like depression, anxiety, and self-harm, but as I grew older, I lost more and more control. When I got to high school, my parents began to go through a divorce, and this left me even more confused. I began to chase after whatever I could to numb the pain and confusion I was experiencing. My pattern of unhealthy relationships, drugs, and reckless behavior grew from here. When I was 15 years old, I got in a car with people who were unsober, and we ended up getting in a car accident which almost cost me my life. I had serious injuries, which left me literally carrying the pain of how little I cared about my life. I knew God saved me from death, but I didn't understand why. So, my reckless and unhealthy patterns continued for the next 10 years of my life. I would try different mental health programs, therapy, getting sober, and then using drugs again and again. I believed in so many different things, searching and seeking for something to heal me from this void I felt. I kept trying to get better, but nothing worked. In fact, I ended up getting worse. Before coming to the LC, I spent 2 years of my life in an abusive relationship, doing drugs, and living in a school bus that was like an RV. Although I didn't know Jesus yet, it felt right to cry out to him as things got worse. One day, I had a radical encounter with Jesus, and he gave me the choice to follow him. After leaving this lifestyle, I knew I wanted a relationship with Jesus and to live a healthier life, but I had no idea how to do that. When I first came to Powerhouse, I instantly felt at home and felt like I could show up broken and desperate. Joining the LC has been one of the best choices I've ever made. For the first time in my life, I have learned what it means to live in the light. Being in the LC has provided me with a community of people that have become like family to me. There are people that I know will not only encourage me, but challenge me to grow into who God made me. The people at Powerhouse have helped me walk through some of the most vulnerable and painful times of my life, and have helped me to learn to be free and loved in the Lord. This in turn has helped me to rebuild relationships with family and friends, and to build new and healthy relationships with others. When I first got to Powerhouse, I was looking for relief and a way out of my old life. And now, 2 years later, I realize that it is about more than just relief. It's about the truth that I am free to live the life God always had planned for me.